Hello, this is E Soup, aka Specific Soup. I'm doing another Queen Bee reaction. They just released the single for High Flame, and it includes one other track, which is called Sea of Thorns. Now, Queen Bee likes to re-release older songs and kind of rework them every now and then. So I was wondering, is Sea of Thorns one of those re-releases? And I'm pretty sure it is, because I tried to look up English lyrics, and what I found was on this blog, it's Vachi English. So it's like Queen Bee lyrics and stuff in English. And they have translated lyrics for Sea of Thorns, Ibara no Umi. And this post is from 6 years ago. So obviously it's a rework of this older song. Now I'm gonna reference this while I listen to the new version so that I have the lyrics. I'm pretty sure the lyrics are gonna be the same. Now it's not 100% certain. They could have changed something, but usually when they rework their songs, they keep the same lyrics. They do a new version. Maybe it's more polished and produced. It sounds a little different, whatever. They like to bring songs back like that. The people are coming through with the Spanish subs. It's always got Spanish subs. Unless... I think this must be the old version because I don't think this song was out a month ago. No, this just came out. So this, posted a month ago, is the original version of the song. I'm just gonna play a little bit of it just to give myself and you guys a sense of what the original sounds like. I really like this. I wonder if this whole song is sung in her super high voice, or if she ever changes into a deeper voice, but it might be a song that's just in high voice. I'm just gonna skip around just to see if it changes up any. Yeah. Still in the high voice though. Okay, so the original of this song, I don't really remember if I've heard this before, ever. It kind of sounds new to me, so I might have never heard this one before. So even though this is an older song, functionally it's new to me. I've skipped around a little, so if there's any part where she changes up her voice, I've just missed it, but this might be a song that at least originally was entirely in her high range. But when they change things up, sometimes they like to change the way they do the vocals, so that might be different in this version. Anyway, I will leave a link in the description for this video so you can go check out the original studio version. And then let's go over and check out the new one. I love the art for this single. All right, here we go. Here is Sea of Thorns by Queen Bee. I want to be looking at the lyrics while I listen to this, and it's not a video, so I can do that. Ooh. That's different. Oh, whoa, wrong place to pause. I feel like the guitar is only in my right ear, but I know that both of the earbuds are working because I heard Avu-chan's voice in both ears. But it's like the guitar is over to one side. That's cool. And go back a second. What did I say? Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Yes. Oh. I love the drumming. There's like a moment where it feels kind of marching band-y. I love this. I love when they do these songs that start out really, not necessarily soft, but just a little more slower and mellowed out. And then it goes into the chorus and it just gets so intense. It just really conveys like this sad or bittersweet, like powerful emotion. Like even if I didn't have the lyrics in front of me, you just like feel something from that. It seems like maybe the list of lyrics is pretty short, so I'm thinking they maybe repeat them a couple times. I don't really know which is the chorus. Anyway, let's get back into it, and then at the end I will just go over the lyrics. Oh. Oh my god. Oh. I love when her voice cracks, and it's like on purpose. Ooh. Oh, the guitar. Oh. Oh. Oh, the drumming. Oh, I love this. Oh. Oh my god. Ah! Oh my god, and it ends like that. Just truly like a dramatic rock song. I just like the way it ends and the way it is when it's like built up is like a more like dramatic rock song, but it's like really soft and vulnerable in other parts. I love this sound. I love when they do songs like this. And I think this one, even if I hadn't looked it up, if I had just listened to this, I would just say, yeah, this has to be a reworked older song, because they just had a lot of older songs that had this kind of vibe. There's just something about it I can just tell. Like, this is from not like super old. I think it might be from 2019. So it's not super old by any means, but it's still just like, this is an earlier era of Queen Bee. I'm gonna give a like to this studio version with Spanish lyrics. I'm going to be linking that in the description so you can check it out. And you know what? I'll also link this live video in the description. We're going to look at the lyrics now. Those who have lied, those who will die tomorrow. Even worthless words, everything has a birthplace. Things that cannot be cherished, things that are unpleasant but inevitable. Even boring words, everything has a dying place. Okay, so everything has a birthplace, everything has a dying place. So everything starts somewhere and everything inevitably comes to an end, right? Everything is an illusion. Everything you see, everything an illusion. Wipe away the tears and lay to sleep. And then come the days of glory. Let them dwell on your eyelids. So I guess, like, you know, dreaming about the beautiful things that happened, but they don't last. And maybe everything is an illusion. I don't know if that's like feeling like the positives in life aren't real, or just feeling like life isn't real because of the fact that everything is fleeting. I don't know. People who will never meet again are there, waiting for forgiveness. I think there means when you're dreaming of the days of glory and, you know, you're dreaming of past things that happened, then people who will never meet again are there in your dreams, waiting for forgiveness. And that's interesting, like, that you might think about people that you used to know, and maybe in the past you didn't forgive them, but maybe now you're in a place where you're like, maybe things are worse, and you're like, oh, things were better then, and I forgive that person, even though they did, you know, so-and-so, because it wasn't actually that bad, or it's just the passing of time. The magic is slowly dissipating, but someday you will think back to the beauty. So even the magic is slowly dissipating. Like, oh, I think I get what it's saying. Like, right now, in the moment that you live in right now, the magic is dissipating. But right now, you have dreams of past times that you now look back on with nostalgia and think they're magical. And so, in the future, aren't you going to look at the current moment as, like, this magical, nostalgic pastime, too? So, like, someday you'll think back on where you are now and you'll see the beautiful parts of it. That's, like, it's, like, weirdly, for them at least, it's really simple. Because there's not a ton of lyrics. I'm pretty sure I think that they sing all of this through twice. No, I don't know Japanese, so I don't know for sure. But it seemed like they went through this amount of stuff and just sang it twice. But it's like, it's relatively simple of a song as far as the lyrics, not the sound of it, but the lyrics. But it conveys so much. There is just something about their lyrics, and I know that I'm never getting, like, the full experience because I don't know Japanese, so I'm sure there's, like, even more depth to it in Japanese in the original language. But even when you translate them, there is something about their lyrics that is just so... With certain bands, it makes me, like, not appreciate their lyrics as much, because I have certain groups that I really like that I look at their lyrics as, like, an example, and it just, like, stands above the rest. And sometimes I end up finding myself being really picky about lyrics, and then I'm like, you know what, I need to chill out a little bit. But I see something like this, and I'm like, damn, okay. Because, again, they're simple, but there's just something about them that, like, when I got to the end of it and I started to grasp what I'm pretty sure it's about, now I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure, like, I was starting to get it at least. I got to that point and I was just like I felt, I don't know, for a second I felt like the emotional feeling I was just feeling while I was listening to the song, if that makes sense. It's just, I don't know how else to put it. They're just incredible. And if you've seen other videos of mine, like, I've done lyrics breakdowns of certain songs, and a lot of their songs have really complex, intricate lyrics that, like, paint a really specific picture or are, like, hard to pull apart and kind of mysterious, but they're really, really good. And then these are like, well, you have to think about it a little, but you kind of know what it means just on its face. But that doesn't make them any less incredible. So I really loved this song. I'm going to go back and fully listen to the old version, but I can already tell that I like the old version and I like this version too. And when they do redos of their songs, I rarely ever can play favorites with that. There's only a few songs that I'm like, oh, I like this one better than that one. Most of the time, I'm just like, I appreciate the original and the rework for different things. And I love that you get to have both. So until Queen Bee inevitably releases another song in like a week from now, at this point, I will see y'all next time. This is eSoup, signing out.